OC, good evening to you. We've been painting some white sprinkles down there for you all afternoon long from the 5 down into downtown LA. Even the desert areas have seen a few scattered showers. We call this Virgo. What is that? Well, it can be raining along. There it is, that light rain coming down. But the area of the surface is very, very dry, so it will actually evaporate. But as I mentioned tonight, this boundary layer will moisten up and some of this light rain will make it into SoCal. It's great to see it because it's been a while since February the 19th, last time we had any rain in Southern California. Now, behind this trough, there's some cooler air coming in from the northwest. And as you look at the model for tonight, we do have cloudy skies. And again, some of the light rain hangs on, especially up to the north. Ventura County a little bit better. But even the OC has a chance of rain downtown LA and along the foothill areas of Southern California. And then it dries out fairly quickly. As you can see, it doesn't rain much after that. Tomorrow we'll start to see clearing skies. For tonight, it will be cloudy. 50% chance of light rain. A cool night, too. Enjoy those temps in the low to mid-50s out there. High temperatures for tomorrow. A cool day across all of Southern California. I like a 70 downtown. Look at Inglewood and Carson. Only a high of 68 tomorrow. And even up in Ventura County, we'll stay in the 60s for highs. Let's roll up that 7-day forecast in. Partly cloudy tomorrow after tonight's light rain at 70 degrees. And then on Thursday, what a beautiful day. 71 will cool off at night. Then things start to change as we head toward the weekend. 83, 84 down to degrees down on Easter Sunday. And the valleys will climb to the mid-80s. So it's going to be a very warm Easter Sunday. At the beaches tonight, some light showers around. Then tomorrow we'll see a lot of sunshine come through. Thursday, 65. Good, don't they? Enjoy 75 down at Newport Beach on Saturday and Easter Sunday in the South Bay or Redondo Beach, 74 and 75 degrees. So really good looking weather. Coming up for the weekend, a little bit above normal for this time of the year. It's finally cooled off in the mountain areas, dropping to 26 Thursday night, and there'll be some breezy conditions through the passes. Look for that in the mountain areas. Your weekend forecast, 61 degrees up at Deep Air on Easter Sunday. So it'll be chilly in the morning, down to 28, and then about 61. And the deserts, it's all about that wind. Hang on, friends, up there. Gusty winds tomorrow. They will break those down a little bit as temperatures warm as we head toward the weekend. We'll be tracking this light rain coming in tonight, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock. Have a good night.
All right, Dallas, thank you.
Thank you, David.
It's time for the Toyota Sports Report.
White folk only pie. Push that like button. Delicious. Come on in, push that like button, be my friend. What we about to talk about is something that's gonna make you think about some things that we're going through in America. If you're a citizen, if you're an American citizen, and you really are upset at all the things that our government is doing, then it's something that I want to show you. Trump got a plan that's about to blow our economy up. Look at this. I want to show you something. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. There you go. There go one person that like me. I know there's somebody else. Come on. Who else? Who else is it going to be? Come in, support me, push that like button. Come on. Who's going to be next? There we go. Now we're going to go to my page, Mr. Snaggerpuss Comedy. This is the Mr. Snaggerpuss Show. This was a real live, what do I want to call this? A live reality TV show. Yeah, something like that. Push that like button. Show me some love. Oh, man. It's some India givers in here. Somebody gave me a like and took that motherfucker back. Ain't that about a bitch? How y'all doing? I love you. I love you. If you like me too. Hey, how y'all doing? Come on in, push that like button. We're gonna get started. This right here, we're gonna step outside of the box. I really want to start with first posts. First post is very interesting. Trump says if you want help in the Strait of Hormuz, your ass is done. If you didn't help us open that motherfucker, if you didn't participate, your ass is done. Push that like button. I lost 5 people in 1 second. That's some amazing stuff. I don't know what happened. We ain't even got into the conversation yet. And 5 people just ran off. I was looking. We was building. I went from 3 to 5 to 7. And then it went from 7 to 2. I don't know what the hell happened. So I'm going to just be patient and allow the audience to come on in. I'm going to be quiet. Come on in. I'm going to be quiet and just come on in. Let them come in. And we're going to start talking in a second. Come on in. 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 Push that like button. Show me some love. All right, this is what I want to show y'all right here. And when we get into this, push that like button. Show me some love. I'm eating on some flatbread pizza, mozzarella, infused flatbread Italian pizza. And I got some white folk only pie right here. White folk only pie. Look at that white folk only pie. It's so delicious. White folk only pie. Delicious. White folk only pie. Now that's some delicious pie. White folk only pie. What city are you in? I'm in Los Angeles. Okay, it's time to get to the nitty gritty. Let's see. This lockdown order that Trump just ordered. Push that like button. Come on in. Show me some love. Because I can't afford YouTube Premium, we get a lot of commercials pushed down our throat. But y'all just hold on. Got this one more commercial to go through. And we'll be able to skip right now. See, I'll be able to skip.
They caught the assassin that was after me. So we just got them first, but they caught the assassin. They have him now in custody that was after me. So, but people don't like to mention that, but they did catch him. And I'd like to congratulate our military, Secret Service, FBI, all of the people that worked on that, but they did. Yeah, please. Go ahead. No, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. You promised the Iranian people you would help them, but it sounds like you're willing to end this fight after your military objectives have wrapped up. Isn't that a betrayal of
Will
the
I
people?
help them? I'd like to, if they can behave. But they have been very menacing. They're great people. They have an amazing population. It's amazing, smart, brilliant, energetic. They have a great, I'd love to help them, but they have to be in a system that allows them to be helped. And right now they're in a system that only allows failure. And I don't want that. And I want a system that's not going to be attacking us. We want a system that can lead to many years of peace. And if we can't have that,
Yep.
we might as well get it over with right now. Yeah,
Yeah, get it over with.
President,
Get it over with,
there have been
President.
8 U.S. military fatalities associated with the war in Iran. How many American deaths are you willing to have in this war?
As many
Well,
as
as I said
possible.
before,
War.
when you have conflict, it's been a very big 2 days, I have to say. And we'll be heading back to Washington, D.C. right after this. And I'd like to wish everyone a very good evening. And over the weekend, the United States military and the Israeli Defense Forces continued Operation
Come on
Epic
in.
very, very successly. Over the past 9
Trump would
days,
go.
we've carried out some of the most powerful
Greatest
and
president
complex
alive.
military strikes and maneuvers the world has
Come on in,
seen.
god dang it.
Now, you add that up to all of the other things, Midnight Hammer, getting rid of
Midnight Hammer. Bam.
nuclear threat from Iran, which was a big moment in history, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And the great success we've had in Venezuela and all other places.
Everybody got an opinion. It's like an asshole.
Success.
Trump.
But while we're doing all of these things, we're achieving major strides toward completing our military objective. And some people could say they're pretty well complete. We've wiped every single force in Iran out.
Wipe them out.
Most of Iran's naval power has
It's
been
obliterated.
sunk. It's on the bottom of the sea.
It's at the bottom of the sea.
Almost 50 ships. I was just notified it's 51.
51
I didn't know that
underwater.
many.
We done blew them all
Didn't
up.
last very long. And these are fighting vessels.
But we still scared to go
They're meant
through
to
the
fight,
Strait of
But
Hormuz.
they're not meant to fight against us. We continue to target Iran's drone and missile capabilities. Their drones are way down. Their drone manufacturing has been hit starting today.
Uh-huh.
We know all of the places they manufacture the drones, and they're being hit one after another.
One of them, we hitting them all.
Their missile capability is down to about 10%, maybe less. We're also hitting where they make missiles and
Uh-huh.
where they deliver missiles.
Mm-hmm.
We've struck over 5,000 targets to date, some of them very major targets. And we've left some of the most important targets for later in case we need to do it. If we hit them, it's going to take many years for them to be rebuilt, having to do with electricity production and many other things. So we're not looking to do that if we don't have to. But they're the kind of things that are very easy to hit, but very devastating if they are hit. We are waiting to see what happens before we hit them. We could take them all out in one day, but it's all resulting in a 90% decline in various things, but in particular, Iranian missile launches and 83% drop in drone launches. As you know, the drone launches are pretty well shot, but we're at over 90% decline in the Iranian missile launchers, which is very hard to reproduce and very hard to get. And usually what we were able to do through great equipment, a lot of smart people, as soon as they
got
sent the
smart
missile up
people.
from a launcher, we were able to knock out.
We got smart
launcher
people
within
in
a
America.
period of 5 minutes or less.
We got smart people in
Accurately
America.
on the noggin.
On the
now we
noggin.
have lost interceptors,
Hit 'em on the
effectively
noggin.
combating
We got
Iranian
smart
drones.
people in America.
B-2 bombers recently dropped dozens of 2,000-pound bombs.
Bunker
towards
bomb.
launchers.
Bunker
all over
bomb.
Iran.
We just dropped 2,000
Deep
bunker
under.
bombs.
Iranian soil in many cases. The soil
Bunker
is not
bombs.
matched. And we're also annihilating the
We
manufacturing base that
annihilated.
the
We
regime
annihilated.
built
Listen at the
drones
long,
and
sophisticated
missiles at a
words that they
rate
use.
that nobody thought was
Annihilation.
possible. We're knocking them out. We know where they all are.
Eliminations.
We're knocking them out. very
We're
quickly.
knocking them out.
We're ahead of our initial timeline by a lot.
We are ahead of our initial timeline by how much? A
A
lot.
month we'd be here. In addition to the fact
We
that
knew we were
we've
gonna be
taken
here
out
faster
the
than this,
leadership
but we here. You know, it's
twice
almost
and maybe
over.
3 times.
You know, it's almost
And,
over.
We, as you know.
So if y'all know
we're
anything
involved.
about what's going on,
We don't want another
push that
president
like
maybe
button.
wouldn't be willing to do what I'm willing
Show
to
the
do
man some
to
love.
better the world,
Donald
for the good of our
Trump.
nation.
Donald
We stuck with
Trump,
the situation
Donald
in 5
Trump.
years or 10 years.
Donald Trump.
So we think they should put a president in or the head of the country in that's gonna.
We need to put a president like Donald Trump, the head of Iran. He gonna be the new president of Iran,
It's the barracks or even the.
and he
SS
gonna be the
hall
new
where they were
president of
involved
Cuba.
Very strongly. They
We
always
gonna
denied
make
it.
Iran
But
a
they were
U.S.
very strongly
territory.
involved in
We
all of
taking
the
it.
people that
We finna
died
just
from
go over there and
roadside
take it.
bombs, died and are right now walking around with no legs.
We finna go
no
take
arms,
it.
A
We want-
face that's been so badly damaged. The Iranian regime has been.
Oh, you know the new leader, he ain't got no face, no arms, no leg.
Years and
He lost a leg, he lost the arms, both his arms, and half his face is gone.
Just a short.
But he's
Well,
still
I also
living.
told Mr. Witkoff, who is standing right over here,
Yeah, you remember the new leader, the son that took over? Yeah, he got blew up. He lost both his arms, one his leg, half his face, but he's still living. He's still the leader. They said when they find him, they gonna take out the other half, but they done took half of him out already. He lost both his arms, lost one of his legs, and half his face, and he's still alive. Man, that motherfucker, boy, that's a real trooper right there. Push that like button. Man, y'all gotta pay attention to what they
pilots and
be
the great
saying.
equipment, the B-2 bombers are unbelievable. We ordered 25 more, by the way. The newer,
Who
better
in the
version.
fuck
It's,
is we?
We have the greatest military in the
We.
world. Have
We got the
equipment
greatest.
in the world
Us.
by far. You see
Us.
that no matter where
Americans.
you still need the
Americans
people to operate it and to
of
use it.
America.
And
Us.
those are the people that we
We don't
cherish.
want guys.
Even after we obliterated their key
We
nuclear sites
obliterated.
in Operation Midnight Hammer. They
Midnight
never
Hammer.
negotiated in good
I
faith.
got
They
the
said, "Continue to say
hammer.
We want to build
The American
we want enrichment at levels
Hammer.
that were unacceptable. And they even turned down an offer for unlimited free nuclear fuel forever for civilian purposes. We had people offering them.
Yeah, we don't
Free
want the
nuclear
people to
fuel.
get
They
blowed
weren't
up.
interested in that because they
Push
wanted
that
to
like
build
button.
a nuclear weapon.
They don't want no
So
nuclear
instead, the
weapon.
regime was trying to reconstitute its weapons program at
They
a different
was.
site. They couldn't go back to.
See, I don't have YouTube Premium. I need help. I ain't got a lot of supporters, so I can't afford YouTube Premium. So they put these commercials down my back, and they just pause out the videos, and I gotta sit here and watch those whole commercials. So y'all just stay tuned for the next commercial break.
Could have reached even our homeland. The
Homeland
regime's
Security.
intention was to use this
Push that like button. Show me
exponentially
some
growing
love.
ballistic missile threat to make it virtually impossible to prevent them
Push
from
that like
obtaining
button.
a
Show me
nuclear
some
weapon.
love.
So as you probably saw, they had a tremendous number of missiles.
Took
most
it away,
of which have
blow
not
it away.
been used or destroyed,
Yeah, we blowed them up.
and very unsuccessfully used because we haven't
Unsuccessfully
been
used.
able, for the most part, to shoot them all down.
We shot 'em all down
Incredible
most of the
technology.
time.
The Patriots have been unbelievable. And
2 out of 5 made it through.
And the laser technology that we have now is incredible. It's
We
coming out
got new
pretty
laser
soon
technology, so
We're literally
amazing.
lasers
It's
will
incredible.
really
You
work
don't
on-
even know.
at a lot less cost. Do the work of
And we got it at a
the
cheaper
Patriots are
cost. We
doing
made
what
it,
other
produced it here in
things are
America.
doing.
So
The
it's a lot
situation
cheaper.
was very quickly approaching the point of no return in the United States.
Yeah, see, they came to
Found
the
it
point of no
intolerable,
return.
in my
Now
opinion,
the
based
United
on
States
what
finna come in and
Steve
proliferate
and
everything.
Jared and
Everything
Pete and others are
proliferated.
telling me Marco was so involved.
Marco's so
that I thought
involved.
that they were gonna
Everything
attack us, that they
proliferated.
would- If we didn't do this at the time we did it, I think they had in mind to attack us. And if you notice, they did something which was very foolish, very stupid, I would say.
They was gonna
They
attack
attacked
us.
their neighbors.
They attacked their
And the
neighbors.
neighbors were largely neutral,
Yeah, they
or at least weren't gonna be involved.
yeah, they
and they
attacked
got
their
attacked.
neighbors for no reason.
And it
So
had the
since you
reverse
attacked your
effect. The
neighbors, it was a reverse effect. They neighbors
went to
want
our
us,
side
and
started
they came to us, and they were like,
and
you know what?
actually
We want you to
quite
finish them
successful.
off.
If you look at Saudi Arabia,
Saudi
you look
Arabia,
at UAE,
UAE,
Qatar, and
Qatar,
others.
they
But
want us to
they were
finish the
strong
war.
and they were smart, but they got attacked.
They got attacked.
Nobody, when I first heard it, I said, no, somebody made a mistake.
Somebody
There
made a
was no
mistake.
UAE had
The
over
UAE
1,000 missiles shot at it.
Shot at 'em.
Almost all down.
and we helped them shoot them
On the
down.
very first day I came down the escalator in 2015, I said, quote, I will stop Iran from getting nuclear weapons. And all I'm doing is keeping my promise. Think of that. That was in 2015.
That was in
I
2015.
said it.
He
was
said
a
it in
threat
15.
then, and a much bigger threat now.
Now they bigger
No
threat
longer
because
a
of
threat,
because of
for a long
the
time.
because of the incompetent
We wanna keep it that way.
last
As we continue
administration.
Operation Epic Fury, we're also focused on keeping energy and oil flowing to the world. And I
Through
will
the-
not allow
through the Strait of
terrorist
Hormuz,
regime to
we
hold
haven't
the
made it
world
through there
hostage
yet.
in an attempt
But
to
we
stop
gonna
the
make
world's
it.
oil supply.
Eventually
Iran
we gonna
doesn't have
take
to do
it.
that.
We finna come
Okay,
through.
in a much,
We coming
much
through the Strait of
I
Hormuz
will take out
with
those
military
targets
force
that
and
were
power.
easy, that
And
I
we gonna
mentioned
sit
just
our
before.
we
We'll
gonna
take
sit
them
our
out so
U.S.
quickly,
carriers in the
they'll
middle,
never be able to
and we
recover.
dare them.
If they want to play that game.
They want to play that
They cannot
game.
Play that game. In the
We
long run,
gon-
oil supply
We gonna
will
blow
be
up everything.
more secure.
Push that
without
like
the threat
button.
of Iranian
Show me some
ships,
love.
drones,
If you an
missiles,
American,
nuclear
you
menace,
got no choice but to love me.
or anything.
I am
So
an
the
American, a
of
Republican,
Hormuz
a
is
black
going to
Republican.
Remain safe. We have a lot of Navy ships there.
We got a lot of Navy ships
The
there.
best equipment.
We're
in
gonna
the
get some
world,
more coming.
Inspecting for mines.
Best equipment for world.
Again, most of their ships
You
are
know-
down at the bottom of the sea.
You know,
But we will,
most of their ships at the bottom of
we
the
will
sea.
hit them so hard.
We hit them so
that It
hard
will not be possible.
that
for
it won't
them or
even be a
anybody else
possibility
up
that
and
they'll be able to
down ever
rebuild.
recover that section of the world.
And they won't even be able to
Anyone
recover that
can. In
section
recent
of the
years,
world
the
again.
regime and its
We dropped
terror policies
2,000
have launched attacks on
pound
hundreds
bunker
of
bombs,
vessels.
bunker bombs
We're putting
on
an end to
their
all
ass.
of
Like
these
we're
threats
bunker
once and for all,
bomb.
and the
You know
result
what a
will be
bunker
lower
bomb
oil
is?
prices,
Push that like
lower
button.
Gas prices for
Now we got soaring ass gas prices.
We brought it very low. This was just an excursion.
We brung it down in the poorer
That had
states.
to be done.
We had to bring it down for the poor people in the poorer states. We got the gas down in Mississippi to like $3.29 a gallon. Y'all here work with us right now. $3 is a lot. We know we had y'all just had a month ago like at $1.79. But $3.29 is better. Go to California. They paying $7.50. $7.50 in California. So y'all come on in and push that like button.
Incalculable.
We making gas prices a little bit
So great
affordable
that they will
for
avoid
the poor
steering
people in the
down.
poorer states.
'Cause you have
But
to
we
keep
gonna tax
rates
Californians because they got a
low.
Democratic
Low
governor we don't
affects other
like.
countries much more
And they
than it
keep
does
trying to
the
stop
United States.
us.
It doesn't really affect us. We have so much oil.
That's why we don't help California like that.
Much more than we need. We have Venezuela.
We got so much oil. We got Venezuelan oil. We got more oil than we actually need. We just ain't released none yet. So we can bring down the gas prices. But we gonna let them rise just a little bit higher. We gonna let them see if they gonna hit $8 first.
Everything.
Then we gonna bring them down some. We gonna give y'all a major relief. We're gonna knock it down like 50%.
But
Like,
very
yeah, at least
fair to
$4 a
other parts of the
gallon.
world, like China is an example.
Yeah,
I mean,
just like
we do
China
this
did, you know.
For the other parts of the world, including countries like China.
Yeah,
They get a
including
lot of
countries
their
like China.
oil through the straits
We gonna get, you know, y'all don't want no oil through the straits. That's okay. They don't want to go in there and do nothing. We got our own oil. We don't need their oil. We just
From what these
got 10 ships of oil from Iran.
I might add. We're also
From the other side of the strait. They bring the oil through the strait to us. So we ain't worried about that. We just got 10 ships full of oil from Iran. But we sink the rest of them. The rest of their ships is at the bottom of the ocean. But they sent us 10 because they didn't want us to blow them up with oil on them. They were like, you know, ain't no need for y'all blowing this up with the oil on them. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Show me some
We have the
love.
greatest mine sweeping ability. We have the greatest.
Tell them about the 10 ships we got from Iran.
We know
Full of
exactly
oil.
where they're placed. We'll get them out of
And money and gold. It was money and
We don't
gold.
have any of that. And
They
again,
gave
if
us
they
some
do
gold
that, if they play that game,
from the
we'll get
era
to that level
of when they was
that they have not
the
seen
Persian
before.
when they was, you know,
So we're
Persians.
winning very.
We got some gold, Persian gold in there too.
We're way ahead of schedule.
Tell them about the 10 ships,
Our
nigga.
military is the greatest
10
in the
ships
world.
with the
greatest
goddamn oil
equipment
and gold.
The greatest people in the world. Nobody's ever seen anything like it.
Yeah, we got the
But we have
greatest
a very
army in
powerful
the
country.
military.
They were going to take over
The greatest
Middle East.
military. We
If
taking
did
over
not
the
hit
Middle
them,
East.
They were going to take over the Middle East.
If we took out Hitler, you know we gonna take out the Middle East.
They had thousands and thousands of missiles and everything else.
Yeah, they had
Most of them were
thousands and
destroyed.
thousands of missiles. We
But they were
destroyed
gonna
most
take
of
over
them.
the Middle East. Those
Then we gonna take over the Middle East. Our whole objective is to take over the Middle East. Now he said
The
it.
Middle East, and they were going to try and.
We're gonna
destroy
take over the Middle East
So we stopped it with good timing,
with good timing.
and we're very proud to be involved in this. And
But
it's
we
gonna
finna
be
take over the
ended
Middle
soon.
East. We just gonna take over.
And if it starts up again, they'll be hit even
Plenty.
harder.
They gonna get hit hard. It's gonna be plenty
Thank you
more
very much for being
repercussions
here. Go ahead. Any questions?
and consequences. Repercussions and consequences that's gonna be issued out.
Do you approve of Iran's new supreme leader? And secondly, can you tell us?
Well, we ain't
more
approved
about
of
the
him,
call with
but he
Russian
already messed up. He done lost 2 legs, no, 2 arms and 1 leg.
Good call with President Putin. We had a lot of people on the line from our side, from his side. We were talking about Ukraine, which is just a never-ending fight. And look, there's tremendous hatred between President Putin and President Zelensky. They can't seem to get it together. But I think it was a positive call on that subject. And we obviously talked then about the Middle East. And he wants to be helpful. I said, you could be more helpful by getting the Ukraine-Russia war over with. That would be more helpful. But we had a very good talk, and he wants to be very constructive. Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. On Iran, you called it an excursion. You said it would be over soon. Are you thinking this week it will be over?
No,
Are you talking
but soon.
about days?
I think so.
Okay, and with respect
Very
to
soon. Look, everything they have is gone, including their leadership. In fact, there are 2 levels of leadership, and even actually as a
Pittsburgh is built to perform. From America's #1 selling floor jacks to sockets, ratchets, and shop equipment, Pittsburgh delivers the reliability.
You know, I'm gonna tell y'all a
you
plan
need
that
at
America got
prices
in
that can't be
unfolding.
beat. Only at Harbor Freight.
Donald Trump promised Putin that he would deliver Zuski to Putin, right? And so they got a plan that they gonna paint a plane like the president, the American president's plane. And they gonna invite President Zelensky to America. And he's gonna do a plane swap in Europe. And when he get on that plane, they gonna have like a decoy looking like a Donald Trump. Hey, come on, sir. He gonna think he getting on the plane with Trump. But right before the door shut, Putin gonna take the mask off. Got his ass. And they gonna pull off and fly off with President Zelensky. And they gonna do him like they did that dude on Scarface. You remember when Scarface went to Colombia? And they told his escort, the dude that came with him, to go on. He gonna take him back. And they gonna send him. They gonna let him stay back, and Scarface stayed on the island. And like 5 minutes later, they showed old boy in the air on the plane, and they kicked his ass off the plane, shot him, and kicked him off the plane, and hung him off the plane, and just pulled off fluid. They gonna do Zelensky just like that on the American airplane. They gonna have his ass hanging off the back, hanging naked, butt naked. Got his gay ass. We got him. We got him. But Donald Trump done already promised to deliver Zelensky to Putin. Hands on. That's all Putin want. He just want his gay ass. He want to skin his gay ass alive, put him on the altar, and send him back to God. He gonna send him back to God. He gonna send his ass where he came from. Like, I know, and it's gonna be delivered. He gonna fall for one of those traps. He gonna go to one of those nations that's really an ally with Putin. You know, he talking about he going over there to give him drone knowledge. Man, we got our own damn drone. We got our own intelligence. People more intelligent than the people in Ukraine that can create drones for us. We already got them. We got the Indians. We got India. We don't need y'all. We got the Chinese. We don't need y'all. They can make cheap drones for like $5 a drone in China. Like, push that like button. No, y'all don't know nothing about what's going on in this world. Said Pinocchio. Said Pinocchio lied too. Yeah, damn nose Google from here to goddamn Mexico, telling all them goddamn lies.
No Navy, they have no Air Force, they have no anti.
We have completely obliterated Iran's Navy. They ain't got no Air Force. They ain't got no Navy. They got a lot of ground troops. And they done said they got on national news yesterday and said, you know what? We want our aggressors to think that it's Mariposa time, jumping their ass in goddamn parachutes on Iran land. That's gonna be the day that Allah tests us. That's gonna be the day that every Muslim on Allah's soil is gonna show the aggressors. We gonna send them, we gonna wrap their ass up and send them back home where they belong in boxes in the name of Allah. They done already gave them fair warning. And you know what? The U.S. military you know what they've been doing a lot with basic training, new trainees and stuff for the last like 3-4 years. They've been teaching them, they've been taking them on a lot of parachute jumps. They is already planning on this because I know a lot of people that went through basic training and they did like 30, 40 goddamn parachute jumps before they left goddamn basic training. I'm like, you know, when we was in basic training, we only did like, I think we jumped maybe 5 times. Not even 5 to 4 times. We jumped 4 times. That was it. You just had to have a basic knowledge, and you had to have, you know, you like it was like you just had to, it was like it, you know what I mean? Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snag. You didn't even have to, you know. A lot of people could have opted out of jumping. I remember the first time I jumped, they had to throw me off the goddamn plane. I was so scared to just jump. I couldn't do it. But somebody pushed me off that motherfucker. Wah! But that was the break of my fear of jumping. The second time, I just took off running, man, and just jumped out. Wah! Third time, I came creeping, and I just jumped out that motherfucker backwards, like, yay! Fourth time, I ain't even jump. I just fell out that motherfucker like, yeah, let's go, nigga. It's time to do it. Once you break the phobia, the fear of jumping, sometimes you got to get pushed off in order to break the fear. Because you get all the way to the edge and won't go. Like, I got all the way to the edge and I couldn't do it. I'm like, no! I can't do it! No! They like, quit looking! Just jump! I'm like, I can't! They were holding the door like, no! They were trying to push me out. I'm like, no! No! They like, man, we gotta get out of here, man! Man, you gonna get us all killed! No! I never forget that shit. Push that like button. I was scared of heights. They pushed me out. I fainted. I'll never forget it. I fainted for the first, like, I want to say, good, maybe a minute and a half. I fainted. I fainted. I caught myself. down too fast. Oh God, Jesus! I pulled the string. I almost died. How y'all doing? Know what do you mean? Okay, sound good. Is this the dude from the movie, The Wood? I got 11 people watching, 11 likes. I'm telling y'all, man. I just got through eating a pizza and some white folk only pie. Ooh, I got a whole nother piece of white folk only pie right now. I can eat that. You never had white folk only pie? This pie so good. Mm. Man, they went up on these motherfuckers a whole dollar. These used to be $2.97. That's not bad. That's like you paying $1.50 a slice, right? If you go to a restaurant, a slice of pie costs you about $7. But if you go to Walmart, a slice of pie costs you like $1.50. But now they went up on this motherfucker 89 cents. It used to be $2.90. It was $2.98. Now it's $3.98. That's $4. They went up a whole dollar. But that's like $2 a pie. It's still better than going to a restaurant. But I might as well put the other $3 with it, buy the ingredients, and make my own goddamn pie. I can have a whole pie for $7. Mm-hmm. Get the crust for $3. Get the Philadelphia cheese for $1. Get the sugar for $2. Now a whole pie might cost me about $12 when I think about the ingredients. But for the price you pay to make a whole pie, and you buy 3 of these, and you done spent more money. So I really, that's only 6 pieces, small ass pieces. Man, I want to go to the casino and have me some fun. But I ain't got no beautiful girl to drive me to the casino. Let me plan a coochie on the way there. Like, or I drive, they give me some head on the way. You know, I'll be good, but you know. It's okay. You know, I just don't understand a lot of men why they chase women that don't like them. And I don't chase a woman that don't like me. You gotta show me that you like me. And you gotta prove to me that you like me. It's okay. I know that I only fuck with women that really like me. I know you're not my type because you don't like me. All the women I like, every woman that I fuck with them, but they like me. If I ask them, do you want me to fuck with you? You want some of this dick? They gonna say, yeah. So, I don't chase shit. I don't chase the women that y'all chase. I chase the women that like me. And believe me, I got me a list of them. And they all cool with knowing each other. Because they all like me. When you meet them type of people in your life, and you build up your confidence to understand that you are who you are, like I can teach you niggas a lot. Push that like button if you like me. If you can push that like button. I'm just trying to get a couple likes. I ain't even started the conversation yet. Now what you say? Cause I always say something to make somebody say something fucked up. Snap. Chat family. Family repeat. And blessings stay consistent and healthy. Yeah, man, I try to, man. Thank you for the blessing. But check this out. You see this white folk only pie? They pie don't be good and rich as mine. And I don't wonder how the fuck they get their damn crust so damn thick at the bottom. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Mm. Is you gay? Is you gay? No, I'm not. Okay. MAGA for life. Mm-hmm. That's real good. Mr. Snacks. God bless you, man. Come on in, push that like button. that was it right there. That really tipped the ladder. Throw all this shit away in the morning. I'll be all right. Push that like button. Show me some love. I need some.
Conflict, it's been a very big 2 days, I have to say. And we'll be heading back to Washington DC right after this. And I'd like to wish everyone a very good evening. And over the weekend, the United States military and the Israeli defense.
Vinted to the rescue. Sell what your kids don't need and earn some extra money back. Quick snap. Upload your toy and sell. Sold already. Now on to the next one. If you don't need it, sell it.
Yep.
Download Vinted and start selling today.
The great success we've had in Venezuela and all other places, every place we've gone, we've had tremendous success.
Great success. That's
But
good.
while we're doing all
That's
of these
good.
things, we're achieving major strides toward completing our military objective. And some people could say they're pretty well complete. We've wiped every single force in Iran out very completely. Most of Iran's naval power has been sunk. It's on the bottom of the sea. It's almost 50 ships. I was just notified it's 51 ships. I didn't know they had that many. Didn't last very long. And these are fighting vessels. They're meant to fight, but they're not meant to fight against us. We continue to target Iran's drone and missile capabilities. Their drones are way down. Their drone manufacturing's been hit starting today. We know all of the places they manufacture the drones, and they're being hit one after
Tell 'em.
another.
We're gonna get them.
Their missile
got 'em.
capability is down to about 10%, maybe less. We're also hitting where they make missiles and where they deliver missiles. We've struck over 5,000 targets to date, some of them very major targets. And we've left some of the most important targets for later in case we need to do it. If we hit them, it's going to take many years for them to be rebuilt, having to do with electricity production and many other things. So we're not looking to do that if we don't have to. But they're the kind of things that are very easy to hit, but very devastating if they are hit. We are waiting to see what happens before we hit them. We could take them all out in one day, but it's all resulting in a 90% decline in various things, but in particular, Iranian missile launchers and 83% drop in drone launchers. As you know, the drone launchers are pretty well shot, but we're at over 90% decline in the Iranian missile launchers, which is very hard to reproduce and very hard to get. And usually what we were able to do through great equipment, a lot of smart people, as soon as they sent a missile up from a launcher, we were able to knock out that launcher within a period of 5 minutes or less,
Okay.
accurately
Okay.
right on the noggin.
Okay, right on the
So now we
noggin.
have low-cost
Right on the
interceptors
noggin.
effectively combating Iranian drones. And our B-2 bombers recently dropped dozens of 2,000-pound bombs to destroy missile launchers.
2,000-pound bunker bomb.
Very deep under
Bunker
Iranian
bomb.
soil in many cases.
Tell
The
them
soil
what kind
was
of
not
bombs they
matched.
were. They were bunker
And we
bombs.
also annihilated
Big difference,
the
not just a regular
manufacturing base
bomb,
that the
bunker
regime
bomb.
uses to build drones and missiles at a rate that nobody thought was possible.
We
We're knocking them out.
liberated
We
they
know where they
waste.
all are, we're knocking them out.
We
very
knocking
quickly.
their ass out. Bow,
We
bow,
wanna
bow,
have
bow,
our
bow, bow,
missile
bow, 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 bow,
phenomenon.
bow.
I would say that we probably would not have thought after a month we'd be here.
Yeah, we
In
didn't think
addition to the
we'd
fact
be.
that we've
We
taken
thought
out the
we done took
leadership
out everything. The
uh,
leadership
twice and maybe 3 times.
twice, third
And,
time,
we,
3
as you
times.
know, we want to be involved
Push
We
the
don't
like
want another
button.
president that
Show
maybe
me some
wouldn't
love.
be willing to do what
Let's
I'm
see if we
willing
can
to
get 20
do
likes
for the
out of
good
this
of the
video.
world, for the good of our nation, to be stuck with this situation in 5 years or 10 years from now.
We ain't gonna come
So
back.
we
We
think
ain't gonna
they
come
should
back
put
after deal with this
A
again.
president in or the
We're
head of
gonna
the
eliminate
country
this
in
problem
instead.
right now to
You know,
the
to do
end.
something
This
concrete
time
for change.
it's
We've
going
been
down.
Doing this for
Push the
47
like
years,
button.
killing people
20
for
likes.
47 years. Whether
Look.
it's the barracks or even the SS
I need you to
Cole,
like
they were
the button.
involved.
I need you to
Very
like,
strongly, they
push
always
the
deny
like
it.
button. For
But
me,
they were very
for
strongly
Mickey,
involved in all
for the
the
birds
people
on the
that
shirt,
died through the
for
roadside
the palm
bombs.
trees.
Died
Push the like
you
button.
know, walking around with no legs, no arms.
Yeah, he walking around with no
His face has
legs.
been so badly damaged.
If half his
The
face
Iranian
gone,
regime has been
one of his arms
attacking
gone.
Americans and
He
spreading
got
terror
one. He
for
lost a
47
leg, two of his arms.
years, and despite these countless opportunities to renounce their nuclear ambitions, which they had just a short while ago, they told Mr. Witkoff, who is standing right over here, they said, they actually said, we want to keep building, essentially, in a real nutshell, we want to continue to build
Nuclear bomb.
weapons. If we didn't knock out Midnight Hammer, if we didn't knock out their Iranian potential, if we didn't do that with Midnight Hammer, they would have had a nuclear weapon. They would have used it long before now. And at a minimum, Israel would have been annihilated. We're very
Annihilated.
lucky that we had the courage to do that,
Yeah.
that we had the talented pilots and the equipment, the B-2 bombers.
Yeah, they lucky we had the
We
B2
ordered
bombers.
25 more, by the
Push
way.
that like button. Let me get 20
They
likes
were
out of this video.
better
2020
version.
twin. Twin
It's,
nigga.
We have the
2020
greatest
twin,
military in the world. We have the
brothers. Push that
greatest
like button.
equipment in the world by far. You see
Thank
that?
you.
No
I
matter
love
where
y'all.
we go. You
If
still
it weren't
need
for
the people,
y'all,
though, to operate
I
it
wouldn't
and to
even
use
be
it.
here.
And those are the people that we cherish. Even after
If it wasn't for
we
y'all,
obliterated their
I
key
wouldn't
nuclear
even
sites
exist.
in
Thank y'all.
Operation
I love
Midnight
you. For the
Hammer,
one who
they
pushed that 20
never
like.
negotiated in good faith. They still continue
I'm
to
glad I
say
didn't
we
set
want
that
to
as a
build
goal because I would have
nuclear.
never
We
reached
want
that
enrichment
motherfucker.
at levels that were
Every time I
unacceptable.
say I want a certain amount
When
of
they even
likes, I
turned
never
down an
get them.
offer for
If
unlimited
y'all can
free
push that like
nuclear
button
fuel
for me, that'll
forever
sure help me.
for civilian purposes. We had people offering them free nuclear fuel. They weren't interested in that because
Yeah,
they
we
wanted
was
to build
offering
a
a free nuclear
weapon.
field. They didn't even want
So
that.
instead, the regime was trying to reconstitute its weapons program at
Yeah, they
a
were trying
different
to
site.
reconstitute it.
They couldn't go back to,
They were trying to reconstitute the program. They couldn't go back to what it was. We had to obliterate that. So we dropped. We went in and we snuck in and we dropped bunker bombs.
granite. They wanted to protect it. Granite's pretty good.
You know,
But
they were trying to protect that granite too, but we went over there and snatched that up. We blew all that
Had to
up.
go a lot deeper, and they started the process while rapidly building conventional ballistic missiles. They were gonna do it all at the same time and threatened our overseas bases and soon could have reached even our homeland.
Yeah.
The regime's intention was to use this exponentially growing ballistic missile threat to make it virtually impossible to prevent them from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
Uh-huh.
So as you probably saw, they had a tremendous number of missiles, most of which have now been used or destroyed, and very unsuccessfully used because we have been able, for the most part, to shoot them all down. What incredible technology.
We shot them
The
all
Patriots
down.
have
We got that much great in
Unbelievable. And other
technology that we shot
been.
all
And the
their
laser
missiles down.
technology that we have now is
The new laser
incredible. It's coming out
technology?
pretty soon.
Oh man, y'all ain't
Where
seen that.
literally
yet.
lasers will do the work of, at a lot less cost, do the work of what the Patriots are doing or what other things are doing.
Yeah, we got
The
these laser
situation
bombs
is very
coming out.
quickly approaching the point of no return, and the United States found it intolerable, in my opinion, based on what Steve and Jared and Pete and others were telling me, Marco was so involved, that I thought that they were gonna attack us. I thought they would, if we didn't do this, at the time we did it, I think they had in mind to attack us. And if you notice, they did something which was very foolish, very stupid, I would say. They attacked their neighbors.
Yeah, they
And their
did that.
neighbors were,
They did that. Push that like
Largely
button. Show me
neutral.
some love. I got 21
Or at
people in here,
least weren't gonna
21
be
likes
involved.
that'll show make
They
it
got
make it
attacked.
feel a lot better. Push
And
that
had
like
the reverse
button
effect.
while I
The
got a couple
neighbors
more people in here.
came onto our side and started attacking them, and actually quite successfully. If you look at Saudi Arabia, you look at UAE, Qatar,
The
and
UAE,
others,
Qatar,
but they were strong and they were smart. But
they were
got
strong and
attacked.
they were smart and they got
Nobody-
attacked.
When I first heard it, I said, no, somebody made a mistake.
No, somebody made a
There
mistake.
was no mistake.
Not me.
UAE had over 1,000 missiles shot at.
They know that. They knew what
Almost all
time it
down.
was. Push that like button. See, I don't have YouTube Premium. I'm a poor man. So they have to push a commercial down my back every 5 minutes.
Think of that. That was in
Push that like
2015. I said it. It was a threat then, and
It's a
much
threat
bigger
now.
threat now,
It is.
but no longer a threat.
It ain't no
Not for a
longer a
long
threat
time,
now.
anyway.
We got that.
We want to keep it that way.
We're
As
gonna
we
keep it
continue
that way.
Operation Epic Fury. We're
Epic
also
Fury.
focused on keeping energy and oil flowing to the world. And I will not allow a terrorist regime to hold the world hostage and attempt to stop the globe's oil supply. And if Iran does anything to do that,
Yeah.
they'll
We
get
got
hit at a
that.
much, much harder level. I will
Hit 'em
take out
harder.
those
Hit 'em
targets
harder.
that were easy and that I
We
mentioned
took it
just
easy. We
before.
done
We'll
took
take
out
them out so
5,000
quickly,
targets, so we
they'll
done
never
already
be
took
able
it
to
easy on
recover,
their ass.
ever. If they want to play that game.
You want to play that
They better
game?
not play that game.
You
In
better
the
not
long run,
play
oil
that game.
supplies will be dramatically more secure without the threat of Iranian ships, drones, missiles,
not play that
nuclear
game.
menace, or anything. So the Strait of Hormuz is going to remain
Strait of
safe. We have a
Hormuz.
lot of Navy ships there.
The Strait of
The
Hormuz.
best equipment in the world,
The Strait of
inspecting for
Hormuz.
mines. Again, most of their ships are down.
Push that like button. Show me some love.
We will.
See if we can get 25 likes out of this video. That's all we trying to get. 25 likes. Let's see if we can reach 25 likes.
Helping them to ever recover that section of the world. They do.
They won't be able to recover
In
that
recent
section.
years, the regime and its terror proxies have launched
25
attacks
likes
on
is what we're
hundreds
trying to
of
do. Can we
commercial
get 25
vessels.
likes from
We're
a brother
putting
from
an
me
end
to
all
you?
of this threat
Like
once
me
for
and I
all.
would like you
The
to.
result will be lower oil prices, oil and gas prices for American families.
Oh, we finna get cheaper oil and gas prices?
Please
Please push that like button. Show me some love.
That had to be
All
done.
I'm trying to
We're
do
getting
is
very
get
close
some
to
love
finishing
from up
that, too.
above.
In the meantime, during this brief disruption, the United
25
States
likes is what I'm reaching for. If I can get 25 likes, I know it for sure. I love y'all. Come on in, push that like button.
Perhaps go alongside of them for protection. We don't think it'll be
I am doing real
necessary.
good.
If it is,
I got
And if they do
23. I'm
anything,
down 2
the
more.
price will be
If I can get 2 more likes,
incalculable.
I'll be a winner.
It will be so great that they will have wished they never did it. 'Cause you
Yep.
have to keep the
We're
streets
gonna
flowing.
liberate them.
With all of that, it affects other countries much more than it does the United States. It doesn't really affect us. We have so much oil. We have tremendous oil.
Yeah, they got so
gas,
much oil.
much more than
We got
need.
more. We got more gas and
Venezuela
oil
now is our
than
new
Venezuela.
partner,
We got extra
great
oil
partner.
from Venezuela.
Worked
Push
out
that like button.
so
Show me some
wonderful,
love. Let me
working
get the
with
25
the
likes.
administration,
Can we get
president,
25 likes? That's
and
all we
it's a
want to do.
massive
Don't
source
come
of
in if you can't push
oil,
the like button.
gas,
We ask
everything.
that you leave if you
But,
cannot push the like button.
We're in
Take
a
your ass
very good
on somewhere
position,
else. If you can't
but
push
very
the
unfair
like
to other
button,
parts of the world, like
show
China
me
as
some
an
love.
example. I mean, we're doing this for the other parts of the world, including countries
We
like
doing it for
China.
other
We
parts
get
of
a
the
lot
world.
their
We doing it for
oil
China
through
too.
the
They need
straits.
our
So
oil.
we're doing this. We have a very
We
good
doing it for
relationship
China.
with President
Push
Xi
the
in
like
China,
button.
going there in a
We
short
doing it
period
for
of
the
time,
people.
and we're protecting
Push the like button.
world from
We doing it to
what
protect the
these
world
lunatics are trying to do.
from these lunatics.
And very
Push that like
successfully.
button. 25
And,
likes is
we're
what
also
what our mission
waiving
is.
certain
25
oil
likes is what we
sanctions
trying to
to
get
reduce
and what it
prices.
is.
So we have
Come on in
sanctions
and push
on
that
some
like
countries.
button.
We're gonna
We are trying to
take those
save the
sanctions
world.
off till the Strait
25
is
likes is what we
Then
trying to
those we
do.
won't have to
25
put
likes
so
for
much
me
peace.
and you. And I love
But when
you
the
too.
time comes, US
25
Navy and its
likes.
partners will escort
That's all I'm
tankers through the
asking.
strait if needed.
25 likes.
I hope it's not gonna be needed, but if it's needed, we'll escort them right through.
We are one more away
And
from
we have the
reaching our
greatest
goal
minesweeping
to say that
ability.
we
We
got
have the
25
greatest
likes
ships and
tonight in
all
a
of them.
special
We know
way.
exactly
Come on
where they're
in.
placed.
Thank
We'll
you,
get them out of there
Jesus.
very fast, but
Jesus
we hope
is
we
real,
can
y'all.
And again, if they do that, if they play
Jesus.
that game,
Thank you.
we're gonna hit
Push
them
that
at a
like
level
button.
that they have not seen before.
Yeah, we gonna
So
we gonna
we're
hit
winning
their ass
very
like they ain't never seen it before.
Decisively, we're way ahead of schedule.
We way ahead of schedule.
It's, our military is the greatest in the world. with
The greatest in the
equipment
world,
and
but
the
we can't
greatest
get through
people
the
in
Strait of
world.
Hormuz.
Nobody's never seen anything.
But ain't
like
nobody
it.
never seen nothing like
Iran
us.
is a very powerful country. They were
But we
going
scared
take
to go
over
through the
Middle
Strait of
East.
Hormuz.
If we did not hit them, they were going to take over the Middle East. They had thousands and thousands since their last hit. They had thousands and thousands of
They was finna
missiles,
take over.
everything
They was
else.
finna be the.
Most are now
They was finna
destroyed.
go back to the
But they were gonna
Persian
take over the
days,
Middle East.
and they was gonna
Those
take over the Middle
weapons
East.
were aimed at Middle Eastern countries that had nothing to do with this. They were gonna take over the Middle East.
They was
and
finna
were
take
gonna
over the
try and
Middle
destroy
East.
Israel. So we stopped it with
We
good
stopped
timing.
it with good timing.
And
Push that
we're
like
very
button.
proud to be involved.
Can we get over
with this,
25
and
likes?
it's
Can we
gonna
get over
be ended
25 likes?
soon.
That'll so be amazing.
And
Push
when it
that like
starts up again,
button.
They'll be hit even harder. Thank you very much for being here. Go ahead.
Thank
any
you very
questions?
much. Thank you very much. I love y'all.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Do you approve of Iran's new supreme leader? And secondly, can you tell us more about your call with Russian President?
Well, we're not really worried about him.
What did you discuss?
Yes, I had a very good call with President Putin. We had a lot of people on the line from our side, from his side.
Man, we was
We
not
were
talking about Putin. He
Ukraine,
was talking about
which
you.
is just a never-ending
She said Iran.
fight. And when
Why you get to talking
there's
about Putin,
tremendous
man?
hatred between President Putin and President Zelensky, they can't seem to
Get it
together.
right. Get it together.
But I think it was.
But
a
I'ma hand
positive
over
call on the
Zelensky
subject, and we obviously
To
both
Putin
had
so
a
they can go on and
positive
talk face to face.
And he wants to be helpful. I said, you could be more helpful by getting the Ukraine-Russia war over with. That would be more helpful.
Yeah,
We had
bring
a
me
very good talk,
Zelensky.
and he wants to be very constructive.
Bring me
Yeah,
Lewinsky.
please.
I want to skin his ass alive and on national
Thank you, Mr.
TV.
President. On Iran, you called it an excursion. You said it would be over soon. Are you thinking this week it will be over?
No,
Are you
but
talking
soon.
about days?
I think so.
Okay, and with respect to.
Very soon. Look, everything they have is gone, including their leadership. In fact, they have two levels of leadership, and even actually, as it turns out, more than that. But two levels of leadership are gone. Most people have never even heard about the leaders that they're talking about. So it's obviously been very, very powerful, very effective.
To Cuba, you said that Cuba wants to make a deal.
Yes.
What would the United States get in return for that, and why should Americans trust Marco Rubio to negotiate it?
Well, Marco Rubio is doing a great job. I think he's going to go down as the greatest Secretary of State in history. Look at what we've done as a presidency. Look at what we've done as an administration. They trust Marco, and so do the American people trust. He's been successful no matter where he's been. He also speaks the language, which is always nice and always helpful. But he's dealing, and it may be a friendly takeover. It may not be a friendly takeover. It wouldn't matter because they're down to, as they say, fumes. They have no
They're down to
energy,
fumes. They ain't got no oil, no
money.
gas.
They're in deep
No
trouble
money.
on a humanitarian basis.
They need help. They need
And,
food.
we don't want to see that, but
Mexico
they were very,
tried to
very
send two
bad.
ships,
A lot
but
of
we blew
people
them
listening,
motherfuckers
a
out
lot
the
of
water.
people living our Cuban American vote, which I got at record levels.
They voting for me to be president
People
over there
are
in
very important to
Cuba.
me. I know what they went through. They went through hell.
They want
Some
me
of
to be
them
like
got
Castro.
some of the most successful people in the country. Cuban American business people, some of them are like the most successful in the country. And a lot of them are friends of mine because I've been fighting this battle with them for a long time.
Yeah, they've been wanting us
The
to go over there and
Castro
take
regime
over
is brutal.
Castro.
But they lived off Venezuela. Now they don't live off Venezuela. Sends them no energy, no fuel, no oil, no
nothing.
money, no nothing. They lived without Venezuela. They couldn't have made it. And we cut them off from everything else. So
Yeah, we cut 'em off.
They're going to make
Push that like button.
either a
Show me
deal
some
or
love.
we'll do
I
it
love y'all
just as
too.
easy anyway. Yeah. Please.
We're going to take over Cuba next.
Missile strike and a Tomahawk missile.